Good morning. This is cause number 2021-46527 in the interest of King and Kylie Walters. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, ma'am. You have any light in there? I can't really
Yeah,
see.
I can turn on some light.
Okay. There you go. Okay, please state your name and your relationship to the children.
Dabrika Davis, and I'm their mother.
All right, sir, your name and your relationship to the children.
Victor Estubinen, the father.
All right, and representing the Attorney General, State of Texas.
Andrea Ea.
We have an original petition and a suit affecting the parent-child relationship with an acknowledgement of paternity. We're having a hearing. Is that correct, Ms. Eoff?
Yes, Your Honor. We also, in addition to the acknowledgement of paternity, we've also got DNA test results in the system proving that Victor is the father of the children. We've got some stipulations, also some things the parties have agreed to. If you'd like to cover those first.
All right, let's read the stipulations into the record.
All right. The parties would like to stipulate that they want joint managing conservatorship with mom designating the primary residence of the children and residents to be restricted to Harris and contiguous counties.
Okay.
And we'd also like to stipulate that the monthly child support payment will be $365 a month. The monthly medical support payment will be cash medical of $100 a month. There will be a retroactive child support judgment for the period of June 1st, 2018 to today that amounts to $16,425, and that will be paid at $132 a month. And the only issue we have for a hearing today is possession and access.
All right, so far, is this your agreement, Ms. Davis?
That is correct.
So far, Mr. Stupien, is this your agreement?
Yes, sir.
All right, so the only issue that we're dealing with today then would be visitation, possession and access.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
All
Your
right, let's
Honor.
proceed.
All right, Your Honor, I'd like to call Ms. Davis.
So I wanted to ask for
Ms. Davis, just one moment, just one moment. You have to
Okay.
wait for the judge to say that you can speak.
Oh, okay.
We'll ask you questions.
Okay.
All right. Ms. Davis, once again, will you please state for the record?
Dabrika Davis.
And Ms. Davis, what sort of visitation has Mr. Stupinon had with the children in the past?
At first he was getting a chance to get them and see them every now and then. Within the last 6 months, 7 months, he hasn't seen them.
All right. And at this point in time, do you believe a modified possession schedule of some kind would be in your children's best interest?
Yes.
And what kind of visitation would you like the court to order for your children?
In the beginning, DRO drop off. DRO, I'm sorry.
Okay, so am I understanding correctly that you want Mr. Stupinon to have supervised visitation?
That is correct.
And you would like for that visitation supervised by the DRO?
That is correct.
And why is it that you believe DRO supervised visits are in your children's best interest?
For several reasons. One, like I said, he left my kids in the car by themselves, and it's something that has affected my daughter. It still affects us to this day. There's also drug usage. I feel like he doesn't properly watch them when they are with him, and the safety of my kids is a concern to me because I only get one kid, two kids, and I'll never get them over. It'll just be them. So I don't want to wait until something happens to say, oh, let us step in and, help you out or whatever.
All right. And how long would you want this supervised possession to be in place?
I would like to start off that way probably for the next 3 months. And then if we could address it and look at it a different way, that's fine. But I want to see how my kids do with it first.
Okay. Your Honor, I'll pass the witness.
Mr. Stupian, do you have any questions of Miss Davis?
No, sir, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Eoff, go ahead.
Your Honor, at this point in time, I'd like to call Mr. Stupinon to the stand.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Stupinon, what have your visits and interactions with the children been like prior to today?
They love me and I love them. It's good. We have fun. I feed them throughout the day. Like I said, it's nothing, that they need that I can't provide for them, or, I don't make happen for them while they are with me.
Okay. And what kind of visitation do you believe you should have with your children?
I'm absolutely fine with the standard visitation and schedule, but however we work it out, I gotta let Faye go with it. But I'm absolutely fine with the standard way.
All right, Your Honor, I'll pass the witness.
Ms. Davis, do you have any questions of Mr. Stupian?
No.
Well, Mr. Stupian, what is she talking about? You left the children alone.
She think I left them in a car at a store, but I didn't. It was a friend in the car with me, and I went in the store, and they probably was wondering where I was, and I came back. Somebody was in the car with them.
All right. Miss Davis, you're shaking your head. What, you have a different story?
No one was in the car. I even have the messages what I brought up to Mr. Stupid Nana concerning the issue. No one was in the car, and my kids, both of my kids stated that no one was in the car. My daughter was screaming and crying to the top of her lungs.
Is that's not true, Mr. Stupian?
No, sir.
Your daughter wasn't crying. Your daughter, there wasn't anything like that.
Now she's talking about something maybe when they was 2, 3 years old, and she's saying they said all this. So that's why.
This was last year. I'm sorry.
All right, Miss Davis, when did this happen?
This was last year when he did get them. It was like mid last year when it happened.
Well, okay. And prior to that time, was he visiting with the children?
Yeah, he was getting them and seeing them periodically, yes.
And was he keeping them overnight?
Yeah, he was.
He was. Okay. You're concerned about possible drug abuse, is that it?
I'm definitely concerned about possible drug abuse because he does smoke weed, and when he do smoke weed, he does go to sleep on them.
Yeah. Okay. Miss Eoff, if you have any final arguments?
May I add something, Your Honor?
Yeah, I'm going to let you say something in just a second. Okay.
Okay.
Miss Eoff, if you have any final arguments?
No, sir, I do not.
All right, Mr. Stupian, you wanted to say something.
How am I accused of going to sleep on them and she's not around me when they with me?
All right, and Miss
I got
Davis, you
my
have some.
business.
Okay, Miss Davis, do you have anything further to say?
Like I said, I just want a structured environment that's safe for them at first. My goal is not to keep my kids away from their dad, because he is correct. They do love their dad. I'm not gonna sit here and deny that. But these last meetups that we have, they're very volatile. There's always threats. It gets really bad. So my goal is to start off with something structured and safe for everybody. Um, and gets them to get to see their dad at the same time. That's it.
All right, the court orders that the father have a standard possession order. Father is ordered not to consume illegal drugs or alcohol 12 hours before or during the periods of possession and access. All other stipulations are approved.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Give me an order, please.
All right.
Yeah.
Your Honor.
These others.
She's